this is Josiah Plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, we've arrived in the tavern in White Orchard. The inn, if you prefer. And I have my quests. I don't actually want to track any quests. Do I have to track a quest? Apparently I do. Skills. Skills. Okay, anyway. Let's, I want so many of these skills. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. So let's talk to Vesemir a little bit more right now, since we can.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Geralt's pretty old. Witchers live for a long time. Alright, I guess that's all we're going to talk to Vesemir about for now.
See you later, Vesemir.
Let me just, let me just check something real quick. Is everything still where I had it? Looks like it. Alright, so we've talked to Vesemir. We're looking around the little tavern here. Now, this is a mod that I have installed. Let's see if I can do this now. Yeah, look. So, I walk up to this candle, and this would be the same for torches and other types of fires. I walk up to it, and hold on. We got problems. Look, see how it says I can extinguish it? And I can ignite it? Ordinarily, without the mod, that always does that. Anytime you're near any kind of torch or candle or anything, which becomes a real pain in the ass, because while you're trying to, like, loot things or talk to people, Geralt is accidentally extinguishing and lighting flame sources instead, because it kind of overlaps. But with my mod, see how it just went away? If I have any sign other than Igni equipped, it does not. There's no option for that anymore. So that way it won't be in my way. And if I want to do it, I can just equip Igni, and it gives me the option. So that is one of the mods I have equipped. Installed, whatever. There's a cat here. What's up, folks?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak, for your breath sours my beer.
Dialogue, Axii. Options marked with the Axii sign will make use of the Axii sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. So basically it's like the Jedi mind trick. I do like using Axii on people.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Fucking
Which way did she
Radabor.
go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
I love this armor that Garrett's wearing at the start of the game. It's so cool looking.
Well, I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Taint the hick. Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Let's see what's back here. A locked door. There's stuff I can steal. Got Witcher senses on. Nice oven here. Alright, let's talk to Elsa. She is the proprietress of the inn, I suppose.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
No, I haven't talked to them yet, Saito.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Alright, buy and sell items using the shop panel. Double click on an item to purchase it. Press escape to close the shop panel. So you can see the evidence of one of my other mods here. In the normal game, without a mod, every shopkeeper you go to has a small amount of money. Like a few hundred, typically. That is all they can use to buy stuff from you. And then you have to wait like 5 days for them to get some more money. And what it turns into is just a whole bunch of fucking merchant quest. Going around from one vendor to another trying to sell your shit. And then waiting around for days for them to... I mean, it's just a pain in the ass and it wastes a lot of time. So I have a mod that gives them 5,000 so that I can actually sell some stuff to vendors without having to play merchant quest. It's less realistic, quote-unquote, but I don't care about that. Alright, so... do I want to sell anything? What is this fucking thing? I don't even know what this is. This is some DLC added thing. That... I don't know, I guess I'll hold on to it. Do I want to sell a sweet bun? It's worth 4. Oh, I do want to sell some of this stuff, like the hides and everything. Sell a smoking pipe for 1. Everyone loves Merchant Quest. No. No, I don't like Merchant Quest. So... let's sell all these hides. Oh, of course, I can use them to dismantle into crafting components too, but all these hides are worth a decent amount of money. So I won't dismantle them. There's other junkier stuff that I can dismantle. Now this, though, this can be dismantled, and it only sells for 1, so maybe I should hold on to it. At least for the moment. But we're going to sell these things. And now I have lots of money. I'm loaded with monies. Alright, let's see what I can buy. I'm going to buy these Gwent cards, but probably not right this second. I'm going to do it, of course, before I finish this area. I am going to buy all the Gwent cards. Maybe not all the Gwent cards, but all the Gwent cards that I want. Which actually looks like every single one of these I'm going to want. Because these are all pretty good cards. Some of those hides can be used whole for crafting and alchemy. Okay. So there's various types of alcohol. Now you have to have alcohol to make your potions. What happens is you have your various stacks of potions, and whenever you rest, as long as you have the ingredients, it uses a thing of alcohol to refill all your potions and bombs and stuff that you have already made. So alcohol is important, but I'm going to end up with tons of it. I don't think I actually need to buy any right now. And it's really expensive too. Most of it's really expensive. But I do want to buy some food. Now water, see water, look how expensive it is. All these foodstuffs heal you. Wait, maybe they don't all heal you the same amount. Seems like they used to. Some of them heal you for 80 instead of 50. 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Alright, some of them last 10 seconds and some of them last 5 as well, which means the ones that last 10 seconds is essentially double the amount of healing. I thought you got like wood or something from the pipe too. So, basically, what is the cheapest food stuff for me to buy? Probably like apples are only 5. Man, milk is expensive. Noxmoo would like that. Water is expensive. Baked apples are expensive. Man, some of this food is really... Bread's really cheap. Not as cheap as apples, though. Dumplings. Those are cheap. Chicken's expensive as fuck. Plums are fairly cheap. Those last 10? No, they only last 5. So let's buy some apples. All of them. And some dumplings. And that's all I'm going to buy right now. Some apples and some dumplings. And then what I do is I like to equip it's a smoking pipe. Quite a fine item. I mean, it only sells for 1, so like it's not really that great to sell no matter what.
Farewell.
What I like to do is I like to equip my cheapest food and use that before I use more expensive food. So like this banana is worth 6, so I'm not going to use that right now. The dumplings and apples are only worth 1. The sweet bun. This is worth nothing because it was free, I guess. So I'll eat those chicken legs first. And then I'll start eating dumplings. Chicken and dumplings. Timber is basically useless, but can't you break timber down into like something else that's useful, like fibers or some shit? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this. But I thought I remembered timber being good for something. Alright. Anyway, quick sort items. What does that do? What if I hit F to sort items? Oh, that's nice. I think this was added in a patch. I don't think you could do this at the original launch version of the game. I'd kind of like to sort by... none of these things. I'd kind of like to sort by acquired, like when I got the thing. I guess we'll stick with what we're doing now. All right, we bought some stuff. So like, here's how this works. I have 3 of these tawny owls, right? Let's say I use one of these, and I'm down to 2 out of my stack of 3. If I then meditate, it will automatically use up 1 thing of alcohol to refill that potion. I mean, if I've used 3, it uses 1 alcohol to refill them. If I've used 1, it uses 1 alcohol to refill it. If I've got 10 different kinds of potions that I've used some of, it still only uses 1 alcohol to refill them. But, I think only if I actually have the ingredients to make it. Maybe not. Actually, I don't think... No, you only need the ingredients the first time in The Witcher 3. You only need the ingredients the first time you make the potion. Once it's made, you just keep using alcohol to refill it over and over. You never need the ingredients again for that particular potion, but maybe you need them to make like the upgraded, because there's like upgraded versions of each of the potions. This is all starting to come back to me. I'm starting to remember now. Okay, anyway. Let's come back over here and talk to some important people to talk to in here. These are not them, but...
What a waste of time!
Oh yeah, this is the
Earth
important
shall
guy.
revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
We're about to learn about
Got a
Gwent.
minute?
Gwent is
Why
cool.
not? Aard and Axii, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
The Horsewoman of War.
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
I think he should write about the war, what it's really like. Even if it gets him killed.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
See, Geralt cares more about the fate of the common people than he lets on. Everybody else just looks at things from political perspective, but for him, the human element is more important. He doesn't care about the politics as much.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Alright, this guy's pretty interesting. I love the dialogue in this game. It's so good.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Options marked with the cards will begin a game of Gwent. Here's what seems funny to me. Like, everybody and their fucking brother in this game world plays Gwent. Everybody plays Gwent. Gwent's like Crazy Town. Every merchant, half the damn people you meet, you can play Gwent with. And yet, Geralt isn't familiar with Gwent? Why wouldn't he be familiar with it if everybody plays it? Unless it's like a brand new thing just taking off, like it's really new and it's just becoming popular, it's like a fad. And, I don't know. You would think Geralt would know about Gwent, though, already. But I guess they need the excuse to teach the player about Gwent, so that's why Geralt doesn't know about Gwent. AKA not Dice Poker. Yeah, Gwent is so much better than Dice Poker. Gwent's legitimately fun. Alright, let's play some Gwent. With my shitty deck.
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Gwent tutorial, sure, why not? I could use a refresher. Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card mage. Okay, so it's not a new thing, sweeping the land. It's literally ancient. And if it's dwarven, that means his buddies, all his dwarven buddies, like Zoltan and Yarp and Zigrin and them, those guys must play Gwent. So surely they would have taught Geralt. Maybe this was part of his memory that he lost from the Wild Hunt. When he lost his memories, one of his memories was how to play Gwent, and he didn't get that one back yet. That's what I'm going with. Wild Hunt took his memory of Gwent. It simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Alright, choose a card to redraw 0 out of 2. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards. Well, there's things that can let you draw more cards, but generally, yeah. So use these wisely. Unit card strength. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the row's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, range combat, siege combat. That's the 3 rows. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Quen Siege Expert special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Alright, what do I have? I have some okay cards-ish. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Yeah, I like the Northern Realms deck. I never really got enough cards of any of the other 3 to really actually field a reasonable deck for them, so I pretty much always played the Northern Realms deck. I started getting some pretty good cards for it, though. Plus enter to select a card from your hand, press enter again to place it on the battlefield. Alright. What is my special ability? Voltest, King of Temeria. It is natural and beautiful that a man should love his sister. Oh god. Incest. Incest test. That one. Leader ability. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Ah, right. It gives him an extra impenetrable fog. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do I have here? I've got a turn to rain. That hurts siege combat cards, and I've got a Biting Frost, which hurts close combat cards. This guy will give me +1 to anything else in the siege row. Right now I only have 1 other siege card. So when I play that, and I play him with it, he'll add 1 to that thing. This guy is fucking completely useless garbage character. You can only access the 4th Gwent deck after beginning the DLC. Oh, I didn't know there was a new Gwent deck in the DLC. That's cool. So, how do I want to do this? I guess... like, one strategy you can use is you can try to get the other guy to waste some cards in the first round and then throw the first round. But I don't think I'm going to go for that this time. I think I'm just going to... I'm going to throw some ranged out, actually. I've got a lot of ranged, and both of my weather cards are for not ranged. So let's just throw something out there. Total strength. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your cards. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Passing. During your turn, you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. He's putting some ranged up there as well. Sheldon Skaggs. I remember Cynthia. So he's playing a whole bunch of ranged as well, which is not great. That's not what I want to happen so much. I wanted him to play not ranged. There's some siege. Okay. If I win the round, I get an extra card. That's the special advantage of being Northern Realms. Which is cool. So I want to go ahead and win the first round, even though I'm going to use up some cards doing it. Cynthia, the person you're going to sleep with, if it then didn't, and made me very sad. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Saito. Really odd how the card makers seem to tailor their game to Geralt's life, and often with details which aren't known outside of a small group. I know, it is a little bit weird, isn't it? If I go all in with ranged, and he plays a fog card, it's not good. But fuck it. Let's put Death Mold up there. Do I want to... If I pass right now, he'll play any kind of card and he'll beat me, okay? So, I have to basically play another card because I'm only ahead 2 points on him. So if I pass right now, he's just going to play a 3-point card or something and beat me. So I need to... I can trash his siege back there, which won't hurt me at all. But I kind of would love to, like, lure him into putting more siege out there before I do that. You blame Dandelion? He's a dedicated plot hole filler for that kind of thing? What? What do you mean you blame Dandelion? For what? Alright, fuck it. Let's play the rain. That reduces his siege from a 5 to a 1. Oh, he's using clear weather to get rid of it. Okay. We're both down to 5 cards. Should I pass? I don't think so. Let's put this guy out there. He's not worth much. By spreading tales of Geralt's exploits and giving out those details as well as popularizing Geralt's story. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The Tales of Dandelion. I guess... I'll put Siegfried out there. Now I've used up a lot of cards. I don't want to use any more cards. I'm gonna pass and hope for the best. I'm probably gonna lose this game. That's a tie. I lose on a tie. I think that's because he's Nilfgaard, right? Player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. I think Nilfgaard wins ties. That's their special thing. Yeah, there it is. It's okay, he only has one card left, so whatever. There, I win. Oh, but I gotta win 2 rounds, so I can't use up everything here. I gotta use this thing, because otherwise I'm... But he's out of cards, so I can beat him next round with just this single guy. He's out of cards. I win. And now he still doesn't have any cards. So, ooh, a medic. Medic's cool. You can get a card back from your discard pile. But I don't need to. Just throw this guy down and call it a day. I win! Pro tips, there's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Yeah, it's kind of good to like try to bait them into wasting some good cards without using many cards of your own, and then pass, let them win, so that going into the next 2 rounds you've got a lot more cards than them, ideally. I do that a fair amount. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high-value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Yeah, heroes are no joke. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Good playing with you, buddy. You got a new Gwent card. Open the game menu and go to the Gwent deck panel. Item received, a miraculous guide to Gwent. Ooh, Zoltan Chive, nice. I think he's only like a 5 strength melee card, though. Quest updates. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you're not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press something to start tracking it. New quest, collect them all. Yeah, I don't remember there being a book before, a guide. It's the new thing added in the patch. Cool. Uses magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. A miraculous guide to Gwent. The tome you hold in your hands, commissioned by the most gracious Duke de Berry, shall make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. You need but open it and repeat in your mind, "How about a round of Gwent?" and the following shall appear. In Velen, there's 52 cards, which I don't have. Novigrad, there's 35. Skellige Isles, there's 28. White Orchard, there's 7. Royal Palace in Vizima, there's 1. Kaer there's 1. Number of new cards, which can still be won from players of no particular renown or skill, 47. Nice. You don't like Gwent, Jen? Gwent is awesome. Gwent is great. Gwent is great. Gwent is great. Gwent is great. Use this panel to manage your decks. Draw a card from your deck whenever you win a round. Factions. You can build 1 deck for each of the 4 factions. Nilfgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and Scoia'tael. Use 1 and 3 to switch between factions. Each faction features a number of unique cards that encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction perk. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms grants an extra card after every victorious round. Scoia'tael decides who takes the first turn of a battle. And Monsters keeps a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. That monster one is fucking amazing. Leader cards. Each deck has 1 leader. Press X to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Press enter to choose the highlighted leader card. Each leader has a unique ability. Use it to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Leader cards that you do not own are locked. They will be available for you to use once you acquire them. All the cards you own, which can be used with this faction, are shown here. Cards currently in the faction's deck appear here. The deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It can also contain up to 10 special cards. You can include more than 22 unit cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chances of drawing your most powerful cards. Your deck is currently 2 unit cards short, as indicated by the red number. You must move 2 unit cards from your collection left side to the faction's current deck right side. Alright, well obviously we're going to take Zoltan over there. You can now exit the deck builder by pressing escape. When in the deck builder before a match, press space to begin playing or escape to quit and forfeit the match. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get this... No, wait. Let's get this guy the fuck steppin'. Put Yarpin in there instead. I have a lot of special cards, don't I? It says I have 8 out of 10, but I clearly do not have 8 special cards. Oh, I see. I have 2 each of these. Alright, anyway. That's all the Gwent we're doing right now. You've watched 3-hour streams of just Gwent? Well, I don't like to do too much Gwent in a row. I'll play Gwent once with every single person I meet that plays Gwent, but then that's it. You know what I mean? I'm done. I don't go around like trying to find a whole bunch of people to play Gwent with in a row or anything. Although,
Something else you'll be needing.
I should get a couple of these cards. Dice Poker in the first Witcher was amazing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Alright, hold on. Decoy is an amazing fucking card. I want nothing but decoys in my entire deck. That's not possible, or nor would it be a good idea, but still. Catapult would be nice. These guys are awesome. They double their strength if there's more than one of them. Same with the Crinford Reavers. Fuck it. I'll take them all. That's all my money basically, but...
Farewell.
Why would I not be planning on doing the Gwent quests in Blood and Wine? Oh, you're talking to Jen. She's not planning to do it, you're saying. Right. That makes more sense. Alright, so... Hold on. Let me put the decoy in my deck. Let me put the Crinford Reaver guy, and the blue stripes, and that fat 8 strength catapult. Now we're gonna get rid of three guys. I don't really like this guy very much, especially since I have fucking 3 of them. I don't like these guys either. Even though they'll double up if there's 2 of them, they're only doubling a fucking 1. So let's get them the fuck out of my deck. Yarpin's kind of weak sauce also. I don't need 3 of these fucking guys. Actually, let's get rid of Yarpin. There. We're good. Immediately recheck the Innkeeper. Sometimes they will restack certain Gwent cards.
Something else you'll be needing.
Really?
Got anything?
Depends what you're up.
Apparently not this time.
Farewell.
Alright, anyway, so we've learned about Gwent. We've started setting up our Gwent deck. Oh, I know who this guy is. Now, the first time I talked to that guy in the game, he revealed something to me that when I read the description of the first DLC, pretty much gives away who he is, that he's involved in the first DLC.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Sure, why not?
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
He gave me free booze.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Right here he tells you who he is.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
See right there, he tells you he's the Man of Glass. And then if you read the little blurb about the first DLC with Hearts of Stone or something of Stone, it immediately tells you that it has to do with the Man of Glass. So if you remember meeting this guy, you would know right away that this was the guy. Yeah, I knew this guy was part of the thing even before that DLC even came out. And I don't know anything at all about that DLC, but I read the little blurb, and it mentions the Man of Glass. And this is... he just said he was that guy, so... But I don't want to know anything about him, you know, that I'm going to find out from the DLC or whatever. I don't remember what that DLC's called. I never remember the name of it. I know the second one is Blood and Wine, and the first one is something something Stone.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
He's not omniscient.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I think he's hinting at something for the future. I think he might be hinting at something. He gave me some Nilfgaardian lemon though, which is booze, and all booze is good because you need it for potions. Collect them all. complete your collection of Gwent cards. In his previous adventures, Geralt had gained fame as a master dice poker player. Yet, having mastered all challengers in this arena, he had no choice but to find another in which to garner more laurels. He thus decided to take up Gwent, and since he aimed to play at the highest levels, he felt he had to gather a complete collection of all the cards available, including some which could only be had by winning them off the best players around. I don't think that's true, Saito. I remember... I played this literally at launch. I had this conversation with this guy on the day the game came out, and I remember him telling you he's the man of glass. Because that's the only time I ever talked to him, and I already knew he was the man of glass, because then when I read the description of the DLC, and it said man of glass, I immediately was like, oh yeah, I already met the man of glass. Okay, cool. We've talked to everybody we need to talk to in here. Now, as for our quest, I need to go ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. These guys look like they're up to no good.
Done drinking?
Look at this motherfucker.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh, are you gonna deal with the Griffin? I didn't think so. Oh, it's time to Axii some fools.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Course no. You done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Alright. Time for some fist fighting, I guess.
That's enough of that.
I keep trying to do that little counter move, and I'm getting the timing wrong, obviously. I just got my ass kicked. Kinda just got my ass kicked. I can't search these guys, can I? No. Oh, here's some stuff I can take, though. Your game state will automatically be saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. Yeah, I'll try to do that, thanks. What about these barrels right here? Seriously? I can't steal from these barrels? Alright, townspeople. What's up? I'm getting up on this thing. You thought I just got up on top of stuff for no reason in Deus Ex? No. I'll do it in The Witcher as well. Just give me the opportunity and I'll get up on shit. Oh yeah! I'm up on your inn. I'm up on your inn. I'm up on your inn. I mean, there's nothing up here, so it's kind of pointless. Man, the wind is really blowing that fucking tree. It's a beautiful game. I'm not sure that I'm really feeling this rain, though. Okay. I'm done being up on the inn. What's up, boy?
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Okay. Alright. That's cool. I can kill that chicken if I want, but I'm not going to. What's up, horse? That's not even my horse. Where is my horse? Here's Roach.
Yes? The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
I don't like you, White One. Best be gone from here.
Everybody hates Geralt. Can I steal some stuff, please? Stuff? Seriously? I like how going into the Witcher senses makes like the background sounds kind of, you like tune them out. Like right now you can't really hear the sound of the rain because I'm Witcher sensing. See, look at all those things going over there. But as soon as I stop Witcher sensing, you'll hear it again. The howling wind and the... What's up, Goose? What's up, Soldier? Nilfgaardian?
Yeah. Yes?
What's up, Peasant?
Ours is a decent village. Stay away from me and my family.
We meet again.
Here he is!
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Half-free sounds good.
Let me have a look at your stock.
So he's got the Temerian set. This is one of the free DLCs that they put in the game after launch that you can buy if you so desire, including stuff for your horse, weapon repair kits. Oh, rabbit pelts. I'm gonna buy some of those. What's this? Griffin decoction alchemy formula. He's not exactly selling this shit half free. Water for 21 apiece? Isn't that how much it cost in the inn as well? I have all of the free DLCs enabled, Saito. Except, I don't have all of them turned on. Like, I don't have the alternative appearances for the different characters turned on, or the alternative appearances for the Gwent cards. But, like, other than that, but they're all actually installed. Like, if I wanted to, I can turn it on.
Take care.
Oh, I think you have to do it from the main menu. Alright. You always gotta check under bridges for treasure. Because a lot of times there's treasure under bridges. Apparently they're catching snails. But there's no treasure under this particular bridge, I guess. He hates this land. Well, we hate you too, Nilfgaardian.
You are an Aard thief. I have my eye on you, Nordling.
They're just taking shelter from the rain under here. See, all these people wouldn't be under here if it wasn't raining right now. I like how they react to the weather. Like, let's say that I wanted to get rid of this fucking weather and go till a nice sunny 9 a.m. the next day, hopefully. Still pretty cloudy, but see, all those people are gone. They're like doing their normal business now because there's no... I think I can just take shit from these guys and they don't even care. Yep.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
I literally spent like 60 fucking hours in White Orchard my first time I played this. And I know that sounds ludicrous because this is a part of the game you're supposed to get through in like a couple hours or something, at most. But I combed this map. Fucking combed it. Every inch. I'm not going to be that thorough this time. I don't plan to spend 60 hours in White Orchard this time. But I will probably spend quite a lot of hours anyway. And I take all the stuff.
Step away. Yeah?
These guys are not very nice.
Nordling?
You'll not get food. Not from me. What do you want?
I would love to have some food.
Make way.
Talk to the commander.
Step away. Yeah?
Or who you mean? My brothers will never believe it. I will give you such a lash.
Yay, water.
Yes.
Talk to the commander.
Looting all the things.
Wish to enlist, Nordling.
Let's go over here and talk to this peasant.
Gods preserve ye. Gods preserve ye.
I think that's the junk they don't care about.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers. Uh-huh.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Police fruit. I love looting plants. Hey, boy. He's gonna hunt bears with a slingshot. Good luck with that, kid.
What you got to do to get me a sword like that?
So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowns that had sapped on. Witcher had naught to do with it.
What did the folk do?
They could have sewed his
I
head.
like how you can just, like, vault over things.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
You paid your way through White Orchard with herb mastery? Not bardsmanship, huh?
Don't you look at me. Stay away from me and my family. Ours is a decent village.
Yes? The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Everyone's all like, oh, Witchers, you suck. Witchers, you suck. You're scumbags. You're gonna corrupt us. Until there's a fucking monster. Then they're like, oh, Master Witcher, could you help us out with this monster?
Freak.
Like, motherfuckers. Being a Witcher in this world is actually strangely a lot like being an Aug in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Where's the...
She said, whoa. You're strange, but a good fella nonetheless.
I'll see, that guy's nice. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for not saying something fucked up. You know that plants like blowball and belize fruit will make sounds? Do you know what they sound like? No, I can't say that I do, Saito. Can't say that I do. Blowball.
Ooh. What do you want?
Everything's gonna be fine.
What do I want? Nothing. I'm just here to crash into people and take their plants. And whatever might happen to be in any crates and barrels they might possess. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the Belize. I see what you did there.
The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Alright. That's gonna do it for this episode. We will continue our explorations of the village of White Orchard in our next episode. That's it for this one, so thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.